LDLC, and yeah, let's just cut straight in game because the game is already rolling. There was a problem with one of the players from the Team LDLC lineup. He had some kind of bug, and they had to pause the game. But now they are back here. We do have Forest wrecking it out in the middle, using that higher ground to his advantage, and therefore also winning this round. Is of course an eco coming out of Team LDLC, so it's not perfect. But yeah, they aren't losing a single player here in NiP. So job all done for NiP, winning this one, making it 8-2 so far. And yeah, there we go. Now everything looks good on the server now. We of course on GoTV, so everything is a bit delayed for us compared to the players. So yeah, that's what's going on. Let's see here. So Byron coming up here for both teams. We do have AKs from the terrorists and M4s and an AWP here. For Flower in the middle has been doing quite okay so far with the AWP. Question is, can he continue that streak? Maniac also have been doing quite okay with the AK-47 so far in this game. Let's see here. Oh, Apex will actually pick up the first one. Kind of a misstep there from Freiberg. Not really what he wanted to do, and good flashes coming out there. Forrest picks up Atlantis, now dead. Now Maniac has to do something here, together with his teammate Matt, who does have that bomb on his back. Have to move. Oh, they do see that counter-terrorist, and we'll know what is up. Matt only with a deagle, though. This is weird. Wow. This is weird. Let's see here, Happy. AK-47. Matt still just with that deagle. Oh, they do see the guy in the middle. Actually smart sending out the guy with the deagle first. But yeah, Forrest doesn't really care. He just wants to kill everyone. Nice headshot. Can he pick up the third one? That's the question. Or we'll go to Fifth Laren here with the ADM-WP. He misses the shot. Bot pulls out the pistol, and we'll get it in the end. Happy, though, coming in with a headshot onto Exist. And now 1v3, but it will not go well for him. Fifth Laren taking out 40%, while Forrest takes out 60% of that team. And people saying it's fine. Yay! Lag has been removed. Woo! And yeah, by the way, if you just tuned in, hello and welcome back to ESP TV, streaming live from the EMS playoffs, the semi-final between NiP and Team LDLC. By the way, the GUI we're using is the ESP TV GUI alpha version 0.1, which is kind of like a GUI that Funks developed, the producer of the stream. With small amounts of help from me, I found pictures of the team's logos. That was what I did. That's what I can do, be trusted to do. And right now we do have an eco round coming out for Team LDLC, so not that interesting. NiP will wipe the floor with them right now. Usually in eco rounds, you don't see the eco team winning, and when you're ecoing against NiP, you definitely won't be winning at all. Oh, nice little shot, though, coming out of Atlantis there. That's exactly what they need to get something out of an eco. But it's just Atlantis remaining now. And he does have that M4, so it's not all bad. If he can save that, that'll be just fine for him and his team. But it is 40 seconds he has to save it. So, yeah, he will go down there to fifth round. One bullet is all he needs, really. And, yep, 10-2 will be the score here. NiP in a comfortable lead. And let's have a look at the scoreboard to see who is top fragging. Currently, fifth round with 17. This is not usually what you see. Usually see Get Right at the top of the scoreboard with something like 25 frags because he's insane. But Fifth Laren now top fragging, which is nice to see because he doesn't get the recognition he really deserves, and not in the NiP lineup, but by all you guys who are fans of Counter-Strike. Especially some of the guys on HLTV seem not to like him because he's a Source player for some reason, or former Source player, because no one is really a Source player anymore because now we have Go and everyone is a Go player. Just trying to mention that for those of you guys still arguing about that. But yeah, nice to see him getting some frags, botting up in the middle with the AWP. Apex now removing him there. That's a great shot actually from Apex, taking out Fifth Laren. And there we go. So far, so good. It's currently 4v3 in favor of LDLC. So Forest here, M4 in hand. Looking to guard that middle area, but the terrorists aren't really going towards that middle area. They are going towards B. And Freiburg does get some information, though this will draw back here. But 4 terrorist members are rushing into the bomb site right now. Forrest here with the M4. Can he pick up something? No, Atlantis with the AWP now will do the damage. Get right here with the M4. Can he pick up one? He looks to find it. He finds it onto Maniac. The bomb is not planted yet. It's on the side. It's down. Freiburg now coming in here with 1, 2 frags. No, Atlantis with the no-scope on to Freiburg. And now it's just Get Right remaining versus Atlantis and Happy from the Team LDLC lineup. The question is, can he clutch it? Atlantis getting into difficult position with an AWP. And that's not really what you want to do, but I don't think he expected Get Right to be in that position at all. Get Right, though, seems to know exactly where Happy is at. Throwing the double grenade out there, not doing any damage, but it's an indication of he knows his position. Happy, though, does have the good position. Oh, he missed the shot! That's terrible, but he will get the second one in the end there. Taking down Get Right, getting the 3rd round for Team LDLC, and they really need to get these last 2 if they will have any kind of chance of doing anything on the CT side here, really. Of course, well, they could pull out the sickest comeback ever, but it's against NiP. So yeah, that would be one of the biggest surprises of this tournament, really, if they did that. But it can happen. It can happen. Not saying that it can't. I'm just saying NiP are extremely good. And yeah, that's just a fact. So Freiburg here. M4 in hand. Still all the bullets left. And nothing quite happening. We are waiting for the terrorists to begin their march into this A-bomb side, as you can see. And Exist might be the one to watch here. Picks up 1 though. Good start so far for NiP, but will they get shit-faced here? Exist with 1, 2. Actually, Happy coming in with a frag. And now it's a 3v3. Forrest going down to HP. Get Right coming in here from behind. Can he pick up 1 of them? He picks up Happy. And now it's a 2v2. Can he go for the second one? No, he can't. But Fiflan will come in. Misses the AWP shot. Oh, that's not good from Fiflan, but he will pick up the second try here. Now it's all on Matt, but he will eat a grenade. And there it is. Matt going down from the grenade. NiP Get Right coming in with that 11-3 and probably also 11-4. Since we now can see, you can see a deagle being bought from Matt. His teammates not having that much money. Buying some flashes, even a little Galil in there, but that's kind of it. And of course we do have the Get Right guys. Just a clan called Get Right now. No, the NiP guys with all the weapons they want. So yeah. Apex though. A guy who can always change around. Picks up the first one onto Freiburg. That's good stuff from him. Smoke's still going down here from Fiflaren. Apex only with 9 HP, but still forcing the counter-terrorists to be 2 players on this A-bomb site. And that means that they might go and hit that B-bomb site. They are doing exactly that. It is Matt with the bomb, drawing back there from the middle. Apex will do some damage, or make some noise in the middle, while his teammates will be hitting up that B-bomb site over towards Get Right. Forrest here on shot could actually get something here. Oh, he gets him down through the box. And for Flaren, still watching this area, I'm going to switch over to Get Right, because Get Right will be the one to watch surely on this bomb site here. Good grenade, almost. Doing some damage here, picking up 1, but not the second one. Exist coming in from behind for Flaren is right here. Looks like they will either hit... Oh, they will hit from short, they will not save. So let's follow the footsteps of Exist. Let's see here. Oh, nice little headshot coming in from Fiflan though. 2v2 now. In favour of no one. And now it's in favour of NiP. And now it's won by NiP. So basically they just went straight in there. And yeah, basically killed everyone. So 12-3 will be the halftime score. And I think we'll have to change the logos then. Oh yeah, that's true. My bad. I just imagined that the teams would just switch over to each other's side. I'm retarded, I'm sorry. Yeah. This is so weird, by the way, with the lag. Some people have flawless stream. No problems at all, in the highest resolution. And then some people have badly lag. I'm not quite sure what's going on. On the server right now, we do seem to have another kind of problem with the French players. I think so. Because the game is paused right now, and we're waiting for them to get back on it. And there we go. Nothing is going on. So, by the way, if you have some spare time to kill, you can, of course, always go onto all your favorite websites to read all about this game. If you're new to the game, then those places would be a good place to start. Of course, you can go check out ES Planet, which is the site we work for /own. HLTV is a good place. If you're Denmark, check out gaming.dk. France, you can check out Macam. Germany, eScene, just generally speaking English. Also go check out Cadred. And it looks like we're back now. So here we go. Pistol round coming up here. 12-3 is the score right now. And let's see. Exist here with that pistol, that Glock. Coming out here, coming out flying. Can he pick up a headshot? That is the question. Picks up. Oh, that was not a guy there. Happy changed his position and was able to hide for a little bit longer, but have lost a lot of HP. So now a couple of kills will be going in here for NiP. Forest picking up one, going for that second one. Not quite happening. Looking good so far for LDLC though. They can pick up the second one here. Nice from Apex. Picking up the double so far. Exist in a good position though. Picks up one in Apex. Now it's a 1 versus 1 Maniac versus Exist. And oh, nice from Exist. Just taking him down. 1 versus 2. Exist will clutch the round. And there we go. 13-3. Very nice play there from Get Right Skies. That was what I was supposed to say. Yeah, 13-3. LDLC not looking like the team that is going to win this game right now, at least. But they have chosen to eco here, so they will be buying up probably in the next round because you don't usually want to go for the draw unless you're aces and you're amazing. But yeah. Not many teams are aces. Actually, only one team is. So, worst analogy ever. But they will be coming into the bomb site now. So let's see here what the CT can do to defend it. Not really much. We'll take Exist down on a relative low amount of HP. And Maniac coming in from behind now. Picking up 1-2. Frags from Maniac, not a third one. One of them were pretty low on HP, but not able to do a 1v5 clutch there with a pistol. And yeah, it's going to be 14-3. Of course, in the favor of NiP. And if you have lag, we know now, okay? We know that you have lag, some of you, and we can't do anything to fix it. So if you have lag, then stop spamming the chat. Because, like, there's actually, I hope there's some people want to do some kind of normal conversation on that chat. Right now, it's a one-man advantage for NiP and Forest, looking to make that a two-man advantage, taking out Atlantis there. Happy though coming in with that from Arskill. I'm not quite sure where, but he is taken down by Exist. And so far so good, just removing them from the server. This was actually the buy round of LDLC. This is the round they expected to win. And now it's just Matt remaining. He's a good player though. 1v3 is clutchable. 1 bullet left. And now he has 25. So, 2 players remaining, hitting him from both sides. If he can pick up the first one and take the second one behind him, that would be absolutely crucial for them. They can turn the game around, but he will not do the 1v4 clutch. Freiberg coming in with his second kill of the round, making it 15-3. Map point for NiP Gaming over the Frenchman from Team LDLC. And there we go. So far, the NiP fans are cheering. The French fans, probably not so much, but of course they do have their other team, Team Very Games. They have 3 big teams in France, Very Games, Imaginary, and then Team LDLC. And Very Games are currently battling Fnatic in the best of 1, Dust 1. I'm not quite sure how that's working out. We'll update you on that in the break. But right now, last round of this map, potentially. And yeah, LDLC has bought whatever they could, but it's not working at all. Apex will pick up 1 though. Apex and Atlantis both very low on HP. Maniac with 100. And only 2 players remaining actually from NiP. Not bad. Oh, sneaky from Exist here. 1-2 from Exist. That's good play. Changing the course of the round. Oh, a third one. Exist just removes them from the server, kicks them, bans them, says, you're not welcome on this map anymore. We get the victory. You can just get out and choose a new map to play. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 16-3 is the victory for NiP Gaming over LDLC, Team LDLC from France. Sweden winning the first battle here in the best of 3. And, well, so far looking like the favourite to go on to the final, where they will face another French team, which is Imaginary Gaming. And now EMS looks like it did back in the old days in CS:GO, where a French team were dominating every online competition there actually was. And, yeah, looks like that so far. But, yeah, good play from both teams, and we will be heading into a second map very shortly. Do stay tuned here to ESP TV for more Counter-Strike Global Offensive action. See you in a few minutes. Hello and welcome back here to ESP TV. My name is as per usual Risk, and we're back now with the second map between NiP Gaming and Team LDLC from France. It is going to be DE Nuke, and NiP are starting as CT, so this might be a very, very short entertainment here. Very, very short match coming up for us right now. We do have Get Right with the pistol, which probably, as per usual, will be the ones watching the pistol rounds. Him and Fifth Lion are doing great work in the pistol rounds. So let's just start. We are actually already jumped in game. Fox is a genius. What can I do? Atlantis, not quite sure what weapon he has. Looks like it will be a P250. Yeah, it will be a P250 and a Deagle in the hands of Maniac. So far, nothing has really happened. Apex has been taking some damage. And here's Freiberg also looking for people to kill. Fifth Laren not really doing anything. The cities, of course, just waiting for the terrorists to do something in this round. And Happy will take down Forest and CT spawn. And there's a little sad smiley face. Freiberg also looking to grab some frags here. Nice from Freiberg, picking up another one. So far, so good for Team NiP. Only 2 players remaining. Matt will not get anything out of that. And Happy also going down. So therefore, it will be 1-0 for NiP Gaming. And that was a really weird round. I did not really catch what was actually happening. No clue. But in the end, it went to NiP. So that is how we all expected it to go. And to be honest, if you guys told me that NiP would win this match 2-0 in maps, I would not have argued against you, because that is probably what's going to happen and probably what everyone expected. Not saying that LDLC are a bad team, but NiP are just insanely good. And there's only like 3 or 4 teams in the world that can just get close to winning a map against it. And LDLC is at the moment not that one of those teams, because, well, they just changed 2 players. And, well, NiP has Forest and Get Right. Well, right now, only Maniac remaining. And he'll also be taken out by Get Right. So it's going to be 2-0 here on DE Nuke, the second map. 1-0 map score. And there we go. So far, we do have 3 frags from Exist. The only guy getting 1 single kill from Team LDLC is Happy. And, yeah, 1 kill, 2 deaths. And we'll be ecoing once more here, the terrorists, of course. And then buying up the round after that. Have not got the bomb down at any time so far. It looked like a stack, but was definitely not a stack there from the terrorists. Will be taken out in the end, Forest, in the round with the UMP-45, which is something I've been seeing him doing a lot, and I do not understand. And to be honest, Freiberg's doing the same. To me, the UMP-45 is a horrible weapon, but for some reason, the NiP guys have found a way to use it, and that's really what's going on right now in Go. People are testing out stuff. We had the P90 period where that was amazing. In the early alpha stage of the game, it was the auto sniper that was amazing. And yeah, dual is also being used in pistol rounds, and actually being used and winning those pistol rounds. So yeah, a lot of things are changing in Counter-Strike right now, so a lot of interesting tactics and interesting buys coming up of all teams in the game right now. But right now, that was a lot of right nows. NiP are winning 3-0 here, and the first buy round is coming up. Atlantis outside with an orb. And Freiberg here, looking to do some work, but will not find anyone. Fifth Lion will find one though. Matt on the defensive position here. Forest. Oh, Forest missed the shot. Unlucky. He will take the second one down. Take him down with the second shot. That is my bad. Matt picking a headshot up onto assist there. And here goes Freiberg. Oh, nice little headshot coming in from Happy onto Freiberg. Flan will now have to hold down this round barrier alone, but there will not be any terrorist incoming. They will be going towards that A bomb site. Oh, get right, picking up one, and not the second one. Happy coming in with that kill. Now, Forrest has to do some work here with the AWP, missing that shot. Forrest, of course, not the usual open for the team, but here on Nuke, he has picked it up. The question is, will that be a good thing or a bad one? Forrest with 80 HP. That's a lot of HP. Probably will be able to win the round here. Oh, good grenade, though. 41 HP now for him, and Happy is with 53. It's Hesky time. Damn right, it's Hesky time. Happy, though, comes in with a headshot there, taking out Forrest. That AK-47 is now 1 versus 1 against Fiflown, who only has 5 HP. So it looks like this first buy round will go out and become very, very good for these terrorist players from Team LDLC. Fiflown not really looking like he want to go. He's moving very slowly in, though, towards the main gate. Can Happy take him out, though, or will Fiflown come in? Oh, sick timing, almost. But Happy will close him down in the end, and that's a great round by Happy, by the way. 1v2 clutch in the end, picking up a lot of frags that round. We do see him sitting at the top of the scoreboard right now with 6-3, while 3 of his teammates are on 0 frags. So, yeah, one-man army of Happy. Of course, if you played or watched Counter-Strike Source, he was named Emstead back in the day in Source, so he's not a completely newcomer to the game, or to any Counter-Strike game at all, so that is why he's that good. And, yeah, seems like the Twitch servers are having some trouble today in some regions, and some regions are fine. So, yeah, it's kind of random if you're lagging. There's not much we can do about it. Forrest now. M4 in hand, looking to do some damage, take out this terrorist player, but he's moving around Forrest. In the end, though, will get the headshot after trying a long time. Get right in a good position. They probably didn't expect Get Right to be sitting there when they already spotted Forrest in that defensive position outside. So yeah, that just helped him to get a frag, and Forrest with another couple of kills here, taking out Maniac and Matt by himself, and Exist now looking to take down the final player, and he will be taken out there. Happy dying off. And that will be 4-1 for NiP Gaming. And, yeah. So far, so good for the Swedes. We do have an eco round coming out of the French team here. Let's see where they're going to go. Oh, look at that! The nuke map overlay has been fixed! Valve, listen to my prayers. Thank you, guys, at Valve. There was a lot of trouble with the nuke overlay, with a lot of black borders and stuff. Of course, nuke is a very confusing map to look at, and that's the 2 levels. But still, this is way better than what was before. But it doesn't really matter to NiP, really. They just remove their opponents without losing. They lost... Let me just break this down here. They lost 17 points of health in 1 round, killing 5 opponents. And that was on 1 guy. Jesus Christ. But yep, 5-1 for the Swedes right now. And of course, as Rob says in the chat, first map was 16-3 on DE Mirage. So NiP are up 1-0 in map score, and if they win this DE Nuke map, they have won the game, and they will be in the EMS Grand Final, which of course is where everyone expected them to be. But of course, having expectations sometimes ruins your gameplay. Right now, it's not looking like it's ruining anything. NiP seems to be doing quite well with all the pressure, because, well, they are the #1 team in the world. Everyone wants to beat them. But it soon seems to be that they're doing fine. Not exactly in this round, to be honest. Because as I was talking about them being so good, they actually went ahead and lost most of their players in horrible deaths. But they have Fiflaren, who is for some reason absolutely amazing tonight. It's about to clutch in 1v3 now with Fiflaren. Just destroys the hopes and dreams of the French players. And will win that round. 1 versus 3 from Fiflaren. Not at all what we expected coming out of him. And he's the only player remaining alive on the server will defuse that bomb, save the day for NiP, and gain a 6-1 lead for NiP here at CT. But of course, you do expect the CT team to be leading by a big margin here on DNU. And you're also dealing with NiP, who won the first map 16-3. So if anything else than 16-1 was happening, that would be an upset. Just the result so far. So there it is. A couple of, oh, nice little deagle kill coming out of Apex there, but Freiberg is there to clean it up. 1, 2 frags, and probably also a third one here. Terrorist is hiding. Walking back there, grabbing a pistol. But he will eventually die to Freiberg. And now just Matt remaining. Trying to spam through here, but Matt is another place. Let's see where he actually is. He's right here in the hut. And he will be taken down by Fiflown. So Fiflown, let's see here. He has already picked up 9 frags. And once again, Get Right is at the bottom of the scoreboard, and Fiflown is at the top. So Fiflown doing very, very, very well tonight compared to how he usually does frag-wise. Because, well, this might come as a shock to many of you guys, but in Counter-Strike, frags is not everything. Like, some of you guys theory crafting on all the forums, like, oh, they're going to kick Fiflown because he doesn't kill enough people. That doesn't matter at all. It might matter if Ostriker wasn't like such a good like person and stuff like that. They might have kicked him because of his extremely bad like ratio, but he's coming back into the game now. But that's not something you do in CS. Just like if a guy doesn't have that same amount of frags as Get Right or someone else, you don't just kick him off your team. That's just retarded. Because Counter-Strike is so much more than just frags. Right now for Flan though, just removes people. Doesn't care what Counter-Strike is about right now. He just wants to get those frags. And he has absolutely cleaned up this round entirely on his own. The question is, will he clean up the rest here? Freiberg looking like he can do some damage to the guy at back center. Or back lobby if you want. And yeah. Let's see here. Oh, as I do that, we do see one player remaining, one taken out, Happy taken out, and Freiberg looking to take out the last one. Apex 2 HP will not amount to anything, and there we go, 8-1. And some guy in chat just saying, Fiflown consumed Get Right skills. Oh shit, that's what's going down. That's why. They just changed computers to actually Get Right is playing on Fiflown's account, that's why. I actually don't think NiP have a team house, so... But they're landing a lot. They seem to be like a real social team. So that's always good to see. Of course, you can't be a top team if you are not some kind of social... Or if you have some kind of social connection and want to hang out with your teammates. Because, well, you do use a lot of time together. Freiberg here. Oh, does see the position of the terrorist player, and that was not a good situation for Apex. He should have been able to pick up that one, but he didn't, and therefore the advantage will fall into the hands of the CTs. We do also have Atlantis on very low HP, and he will surely be taken out by Freiberg here. Freiberg picking up one, probably going for that second one, but no, Atlantis comes in with the headshot, and that's quite good for Team LDLC. If Happy can pick up this one, and Get Right goes down, currently 3v2, and Exist will pick up one. Maniac Spray, not picking up the second one. Happy versus Forest. AK versus Orb. Can Happy take it though? Oh, he will actually take it. Forest goes down, and that's the second round for Team LDLC from France. Current score is 8-2. Of course, in favor of the Swedes. And let's have a look here to see who's the top fragger. But Team Get Right still stuck on those 5 frags, which is very unusual. Because Get Right is usually the top frag in every single goddamn match. But no worries, he's probably just having a day off, having his teammates do the work for him. Maniac here on the ramp. And Get Right coming in with one though. Probably looking for a second one as well, but will not get it. Draws back, of course, because Forrest is right here in this position, covering him with an AWP if someone decides to go on that silo. Oh, nice from Atlantis. Forrest can cover him from that. A shot through the box there. take out Get Right, and now the terrorists are making their way here through the ramp. But can Fiflaren do damage? Yeah, he'll take down one. Maniac picking her up in the return frag. So currently 2v3. It's just looking to make it 1v3, and it's going to be 1v3. We do have Atlantis remaining. 1.6 in the legend. So many people on the forums getting excited about his return. So let's see what he can do here. This is a really unfair scenario to put him in. He has 10 HP, 1v3 against the best team in the game. And yeah, we'll be taken out by Freiberg. And that's going to make the score 9-2 for NiP Gaming. And yeah, so there's not much to say really. This is how DNU usually plays out with a absolute top class team on one side and a team that is not top class but just below that level, just getting almost there. Like, you can say it's like Barcelona versus, I don't know, Arsenal or something. Arsenal is a great club, but they're not Barcelona level just yet. It's kind of like that. That's actually a good thing to say. I just probably made some Arsenal fans really mad. That's alright though. Apex will pick up one though. And here goes Atlantis. Makes his way in there. Freiberg there with a double frag. Forrest getting one headshot onto Apex, and it's just happy remaining now. He does have a chance of picking one up if he decides on it, and he picks up one, and that one is going to be Fiflaren. And wow, that looks pretty weird. That was buggy. He's stuck in the concrete. That looked really, really weird. But yeah, 10-2, the score. No real surprise so far. Let's see. The Apex guys, or the LDLC guys, has bought their weapons. That means they also do have some flashbangs and grenades with them, so this could be a round that they have a chance of winning. And Exist here doing good work on the floor, just making sure that no one passes through that. Now the flashes are going to come in. Exist knows exactly what's going on, but Apex is going to pop up from the vent. Doing good work here, Apex, with a double headshot before it's taken out in the end. Get Right here coming in with the M4, picks up one though, and only two players remain. Get Right with the second one, but it's just happy remaining. He will be taken out by Forrest, and great intense round there. NiP will come out in as the victors in the end though, so not really any sign of comeback so far from LDLC, but good round. The plan was good. Flash inside through the roof, get one guy in vents, get him to come up exactly when the CTs are focusing on the door and the hot area. And he actually picked up two, but then, well, basically Get Right happened, and then they lost. So 11-2 is right now the score, and we do have a couple of rounds remaining here in this first half here of the Nuke. So let's see here what's going to happen. Freiberg, of course, still inside. It is a deagle round, or deagle round for Apex, eco round for the rest of his team. So let's see here. Apex will pick up one though. And Freiberg now hiding in the vents, picks up the second one. And the third one from Freiberg. Good work so far. Exist coming in with the fourth kill. Bomb will be planted. It was all the diversion. Oh, almost knife kill, but Maniac comes in, and they're probably talking about we have to knife him now. Guys, it's knife time. The question is, can Maniac clutch it? Now they don't want a knife, they just want to get the defuse. They are still a bit a tad serious, the NiP. They are, of course, the best team in the world, so no real surprise there. But 12-2 is the score. And, yeah, no surprise really. Everyone expected this result from these two teams, so, yeah. The question is, can LDLC pull out the comeback on that T side? It's not likely, but it can happen. They could kickstart their comeback by winning this round. And they have bought AK, so it is actually possible. And if Maniac can get this first stack, it will be a good start, but he will not be able to do so. Exist doing good damage, and answer back here from Apex, and Happy picking up the double. So right now it's 3v3, but look at the HP of Fiflaren. You can see it right at the bottom left of your screen. 5 HP now. We out Fiflaren's point of view. 27 bullets left, 5 HP, and Atlantis coming in there with a nice long frag, and it's now 2v2, but one of the CT players so very low on HP. The bomb is on the back of Atlantis. Get Right coming in here to do some damage. Atlantis doing damage to Get Right as well, but Get Right with the pistol, Get Right with the double, and Fiflaren doesn't even have to do, Fuck that sentence. That sentence went all bad. NiP get right, taking that one with a double kill in the end. And Fiflan just stay back with his 5 HP and just chill out because it wasn't even needed. Wasn't even needed in that round because, well, they have get right. And that's why. So 13-2 in the first half between NiP Gaming and Team LDLC. Looking like NiP will take it 2-0 without much trouble. The question is, will it be 16-3 or will it be 16-2? Of course, that's a bit of a harsh thing to say, but that might very well be the scenario. So, yeah. Right now we're waiting for the players or the server to get ready here. 5 seconds left, it says. So, let's see here. If the server actually will restart. No, it won't. And there we go. Okay, good. So, getting in here to the second half, guys. Let's jump straight back into the game. Nice little transition. And 13-2 is the score. If NiP gets this round, then basically they've just won this game. And they are in the final, so yeah, that's kind of it. Let's see here. And of course, Get Right will be the center of attention as he makes his way here into the lobby. And his teammates are, of course, waiting behind him. As you can see here, very, very crowded map. Forrest is making his way actually outside. Looking to do some damage, but not really hitting the bullets. Right now, Apex looking to do good work, but he's missing his bullets, really. Not really hitting the shots he's supposed to. But right now, Happy coming up in the vent, but there's someone at the door. He has to answer, and he will be killed. And Apex is the last man standing for Team LDLC, but Apex doing good damage. Could pick up a 4th here. If he clutches this, that would be absolutely sensational. But he won't. See, that's when you can use Tosspot's quote. When it's not actually happening, because then it's not really sensational at all. So there we go. And Jedi's in the chat saying I'm drunk. So everything is as it's supposed to be. But yeah, 14-2, and we'll be basically done with this game in a matter of minutes. LDLC, I have to say, they put up a good fight. I really like Matt in the first half of D Mirage. He was playing very well, considering this was his first official game in a new game. So, yeah, not bad at all, but of course, meeting NiP in your first official, after you just changed your lineup with 2 brand new players, is of course not ideal. They have been cracking, but it basically, the news came out today that they switched over to LDLC and picked up Mad and Atlantis, so, yeah, there's not much really they can do, but, yeah. Kind of like, thanks for trying, and well done getting into the semi-finals. Hopefully they can battle for that 3rd/4th placement and maybe even get a little virtual bronze medal on the ESL user page. I'm not quite sure if there is a bronze match, but if there is, they will surely be battling in it because there's not much they can do right now. But I was about to say they can clutch it. They have guys in good positions, but yeah, Happy is running away and saving his AK-47. It will be 15-2 for NiP Gaming. And, yeah, map and match point. And there we go. Actually, there's one of the T's coming dangerously close to Happy. But they will not make it in time. And he'll save his AK-47. And there we go. 15-2 map and match point for NiP Gaming. Now or never for Team LDLC if they want to start their comeback. I'm not going to say I'm going to do anything like War Clown if they come back. But it's not going to happen, so it doesn't really matter. Happy will actually start by dropping 10 points of health. And Flaren will pick up the first one on Atlantis. Apex, though, coming in with that rebound frag. And, yeah, basically Team LDLC just being cleared up right now. Cleaning lady. You can call NiP that. Just winning all the rounds. And 4 against 3 right now. Last round of the game, potentially. Question is, how will it go down? Will LDLC pull something out of the hat? I will just be plain old normal NiP winning it. And then there's a guy in the chat calling it 2-1 for LDLC and map scores. That is one bold guy. I don't think it's going to happen, buddy. But let's see here. We do have Matt and Happy remaining. I'm going to stick with Happy here. Actually, Matt's in the bench, so he might be the one to watch. He's now on 12 HP. So his chance of doing anything in this round is very, very low. Coming in here with it, FAMAS. He does see one of the players, and will pick up that... No, not picking up that frag at all. Happy, though, coming in with one frag. Gets a nade down on the bomb site. We'll probably take out one of the terrorists. No, it actually won't exist with 4 HP, and there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, NiP Gaming will be in the grand final of the ESL Major Series winter season. And they're going to battle Imaginary Gaming from France, who just recently took in Major instead of a Scream.